Hi, today I want to make a new video and now it'll be about Ghostrunner 2. I played the first part 2 years ago in the summer after living to another country. This time I was alone for a few months and I was only playing lots of video games, including Ghostrunner. I enjoyed playing it because of unusual and brutal gameplay that I'd never saw before. Not my favorite, but perfectly realized cyberpunk setting. I remember that it was short, but at the same time a great composition. But after completing the first part, I decided not to buy the second game in the release date and waiting for the reviews. 1 year passed, and watching reviews I realized that I don't want to buy this game by full price because of the flaws that I'll explain later. A few weeks ago, PlayStation added this game to PlayStation Plus, and in this case I decided to download it and play it. It's obvious that the game got problems if the developers agreed to add their game into PlayStation Plus catalog in a half a year after the release date. I have few theories about this situation, why the game didn't succeed in the start. First of all, it got released in November near two very big games like Spider-Man 2 and the second Alan Wake. All the attention of gamers was paid to these such big games and not to Ghostrunner 2. For my opinion, it could be better if the developers had changed the date of release. And the second problem is a very bad advertising. I heard about this game in a few days after release and he ordered from my gamer friends or somewhere on YouTube, I don't remember. I saw a stream with this game, but before I hadn't seen anything about this game, despite I waited for it. It'll be a little introducing myself. My name's Nikita, I am 19 years old, and all this time I worked on my videos to you, and now probably, and I hope you will see my face in the new videos. And press likes and let's continue. I have two simple aims. The first one is enlarging my auditory, and the second one is searching new topics or videos. And if you know something or if you want to watch something on my channel, you can write it on comments and I'll check it and I'll make a video in this topic. First of all, I want to share my point of view. The first part is better than the second. In the aftermath, I'll explain it, but now I want to start with few points that do these games equal. The first thing is the size of the games. You can pass them in 6-8 hours, and if you want to get Platinum Trophy, you need to devote 12 or 15 hours. For my opinion, it's the best size for such games. Also, the quality of sound stayed on the same level. It still sounds brutal and actively. I'm sure that most people enjoy soundtracks in these games. And I'll be honest, there are a few advantages of the new chapter, a variety of bosses. In the first part we had only 3 bosses, one parkour boss, the tower, the girl Hell. She was the most brutal and interesting enemy in the whole game, and the third one was sound like a woman octopus, a very boring boss for my opinion. And in the second part developers fixed it, and now we have more than 7 bosses as I remember, and all of them have their own unique areas, skills, outfits. Also, I enjoy changes in Platinum difficulty. Now the Platinum Trophy is more difficult than it was in the first part, in spite of collectibles and succeeding in doing very special things like multi-kill enemies with one of your skills. Now it requires passing a few levels without dying and passing 10 special mini challenges that could be found in basic levels and sometimes are really difficult. Now I want to talk with you about the most important point of this video, the flaws. The first one is the plot of this game. Last time we only read dialogues during the fight and running around the skyscrapers, and nowadays we are walking around the new hub, where we can talk with our friends, and it probably sounds good, but basically I'm not glad of this part of this game, because these conversations aren't interesting. There is a lack of connection with these chapters, and the quality of graphics, chapters' faces, also isn't high enough for the game of 2023. The second one is that the main locations got less beautiful, and for my opinion happened because of their size. They got enlarged, but in the same time their quality got lower. Also open world that you can explore by riding the bike is boring and grew. There is nothing interesting to look around. For my opinion it looks like developers didn't really try to make them well. Also you can often meet lags in this game. Sometimes it falls until 20 FPS. The third one is that the game got less difficult in places, specifically in passing the main story. There are lots of abilities and upgrades that you don't really need them to pass the game. It's often sometimes useful and brutal, but still there is no need to find an unusual way to defeat the line of the enemy. And it's sad because basically players use only a couple of abilities and basic attacks. In the end of the video, I want to advise you to play the second part only if you have it in PlayStation Plus, and don't think to buy it by full price, especially if you pass the first one. Still, you've been able to replay it. Comment on this video, write me what videos would you like to watch next time, and bye bye.